Today on Sewing Anastasia, we are going to go over how to lengthen or shorten a bodice pattern because sometimes they just don't fit right. I know for me, they're usually too long. So you might think you can just add paper at the bottom of the pattern or just cut some off to make the waist longer or shorter, but they can lead to a lot of complications in the pattern. So the method I'm going to show you today is different than that. And this method could be used on a button-up shirt pattern, a bodice pattern, a tunic pattern, a dress pattern, anything where you need to shorten or lengthen the waist. First, let's go over adding and taking away from the bottom of the pattern and talk about why that might not work so well. Today, I'm working with a basic front bodice pattern. Now let's say you're real tall and you need to add 2 inches to your front bodice length. Now I've taped some extra paper on. I'm going to draw a line parallel with the hem 2 inches longer, which would extend the bodice 2 inches longer. But when we do this, you're going to notice when I extend my dart legs, they get wider here at the bottom, taking in the bodice more. And that's not great because it's going to make it fit tighter at the bottom because we got a larger dart. This method also gives you trouble if your pattern has any sort of angle to it. So if it's coming out at the side or in at the side and you're extending it and following your lines, the bottom of your pattern is either growing wider or narrower, which you don't want because this bottom waist probably needs to fit into a skirt or a waistline or a waistband or a facing or some sort of other finish. And even if it doesn't, you don't really want to change the shape of the bottom because you already like it. And you're gonna have some of the same issues if you're just cutting it off at the bottom and making it shorter there. You're going to be changing the length of the waist. You're also going to be making the dart intake smaller, which could affect your pattern negatively. Now we're gonna go over the method I like using, which gets rid of most of those issues. Before we start on our bodice pattern, if you're enjoying Sewing Anastasia, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to learn more about sewing, make sure you check out my online and in-person sewing classes. There's links down below for everything. Now let's get back to this bodice. So I've decided to make this 2 inches longer at the waist. First, we're gonna go over lengthening the pattern. And to do this, I'm going to measure 2 inches up from the waist, drawing a parallel line. And you don't have to make this line exactly 2 inches up, just somewhere in that area, as long as you're not interfering with any of the other design elements but the dart. And now we're going to cut this line. So now we've cut our pattern completely apart. So I've taped some extra paper to the bottom of the bodice here at the cut line. And now I'm going to draw out 2 inches extra from this line, just following the existing line there, just making it parallel. There we go. I'm going to also extend center front and my grain line. And now what we're going to do is take that piece that we cut off and we're going to tape it at that 2 inch mark, lining up the center front line and the grain line. Now we're not done yet. You're going to notice if we look at the dart, things look a little off here. But the great thing about this is that we have not changed the width of the bottom of the dart. So let's say you had another pattern to sew it into, it's still going to fit into it. We're going to redraw the dart legs though, so you can see how it's shifted. So just a little bit, the dart leg line has shifted, but we're still maintaining the same shape. Our bodice has just gotten longer. Now at the side seam over here, you want to blend together. Now on this pattern here, I'm going to go from the waist up to the side seam here and draw a line. Now if we look real close, when I blended, we ended up adding just a smidge of paper right here to keep everything nice and smooth. And since the front here is a straight line, we don't need to do anything. We just connected the lines there. The same thing would be true for center back. So here's our bodice pattern extended. And now we have the same width of dart at the bottom, the same length of waist. We we've just extended the bodice. Now let's talk about shortening the bodice using this method. To shorten the bodice, we're going to draw a line 2 inches up from the waist. And now if I want to shorten it, let's say 1 inch, because generally what I need to do is shorten it 1 inch, I'm going to draw another inch up. Now what I'm going to do is cut the first line that I drew. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to bring it up the inch, but we want to make sure we're lining up the center front and the grain line. I'm not worried about what the side seam looks like, so there's a good chance the side seam is not lining up great. So make sure your center front is straight. You can always take a ruler, put it up against it, make sure it's perfectly straight. There we go. Now you're going to notice your dart looks really weird. That's okay. All you need to do is draw in your new dart legs. Now it's rebalanced out the dart with the shorter waist. Now at the side seam, you might need to do a little truing. Looks like I don't have much here. There's like a smidge maybe that I can take off on the side. But if this piece is extending wider, you want to blend from the waist up to the underarm here and just make sure everything is super smooth. It's all about blending and making it smooth. Now by shortening it this way, I've kept the waist circumference the same, and then we've kept the dart opening the same as well. So if you had a skirt you were sewing this into, it would still fit the same. You just wouldn't have that long bodice. We've shortened it. And this is a very common alteration, shortening the waist. I know I need to do it a lot on my vintage patterns. So today you learned how to shorten or lengthen a bodice. It could be on a blouse, a dress, a jacket. And the method we use today, you don't lose the waist circumference, or maybe you have a dart there that's really important. You're not going to lose that width of the dart through this method. This is why this is my preferred method for shortening and lengthening a waist. I'd love to know what method you prefer for lengthening and shortening a waist. Leave it down below in the comments. And if you're going to try this method out, what kind of garment are you using it on? Share it down below. Thanks so much for watching Sew Anastasia today. If you have any questions on the process, leave it down below and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when the new tutorials come out. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching today. These videos are for you. So let me know what other videos you would like to see coming out. And if you want to learn more about sewing, we have classes online and in person here in my studio in Chicago. There's also an online sewing club. If you don't live here in Chicago, well, you can join us online sewing all the time. And if you want to know what's going on in the studio right now, make sure you check out the Instagram stories. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye.